Have you ever been in a situation where someone asks you a simple question like, "What did you do yesterday?" and suddenly your mind goes completely blank?
You know the words, you understand the question, but putting everything together into a natural, confident answer feels difficult.
Exactly. And that's why today's lesson is so useful. We're going to practice a full, natural conversation about yesterday, something you can use every single day in real life. Whether you're talking to a coworker, a friend, or even meeting someone new, this skill is essential.
By the end of this video, you'll feel more confident describing your day clearly, naturally, and without overthinking.
Before we begin, let's quickly introduce ourselves. My name is Anna, and I'll be guiding you through today's conversation.
And I'm Leo. We're really happy you're here practicing with us today. If you enjoy learning English through real-life conversations like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the English Talk channel. It really helps us continue creating content for you.
All right, let's get started.
Hey, Anna. Good morning. You look a little tired today. Everything okay?
Good morning, Leo. I'm okay, just a bit tired, like you said. Yesterday was a long day.
I see. What did you do yesterday?
Well, let me think. It started pretty early. I woke up around 6 in the morning, which is earlier than usual for me.
6? That's early. Do you usually wake up that early?
Not really. I usually wake up around 7 or 7:30, but yesterday I had a lot to do, so I wanted to get a head start.
Got it. So what was the first thing you did after you woke up?
First, I made some coffee. I can't really start my day without it. Then I checked my emails and responded to a few important messages.
That sounds productive already. Did you have breakfast at home?
I did, but it was quick. I just had toast and some fruit. I didn't want to spend too much time in the kitchen.
Fair enough. So what happened next?
After breakfast, I got ready and left the house around 7:30. I had a meeting at work at 8, so I needed to arrive on time.
Was the traffic bad?
Surprisingly, no. It was actually pretty smooth, which doesn't happen very often.
That's lucky. So how was the meeting?
It went well, but it was quite long. We discussed several projects, and everyone had something to say.
I understand. Meetings can take a lot of energy.
Exactly. After the meeting, I spent the rest of the morning working on a report that was due later in the day.
Did you manage to finish it on time?
Yes, I did, but it took a lot of focus. I had to review everything carefully before submitting it.
That makes sense. By the way, you said was due. That's a really useful phrase.
Right, good point. When something is due, it means it has a deadline, a specific time when it needs to be finished.
Exactly. So your report had to be completed that day.
That's right.
What about lunch? Did you take a break?
I did, but it was a short one. I went to a small cafe near the office and had a sandwich and a salad.
Did you go alone or did you meet someone?
I went with a colleague. We talked a bit about work, but also about weekend plans.
That's nice. It's always good to take a mental break during the day.
I agree. It helped me recharge before the afternoon.
So what did you do after lunch?
After lunch, I had a few more tasks to finish. I answered emails, made some phone calls, and prepared for another meeting.
Another meeting? That sounds busy.
It was. This one was shorter, though, so that helped.
That's good. Did your workday end on time?
Not exactly. I stayed a bit late to finish everything. I left the office around 6:30.
That's a long day. What did you do after work?
At first, I just wanted to go home and rest, but a friend invited me to dinner, so I decided to go.
Nice. Where did you go?
We went to a small Italian restaurant. The food was really good, and the atmosphere was very relaxed.
That sounds like a great way to end the day.
It was. We talked for a while, laughed a lot, and just enjoyed the evening.
Let me ask you something. When you said we talked for a while, what does for a while mean exactly?
Good question. For a while means for some time, but not very specific. It could be maybe 30 minutes, an hour. It depends on the situation.
Got it. So it's a flexible expression.
Exactly.
So after dinner, did you go straight home?
Yes, I did. By that point, I was really tired. I got home around 9:30.
What did you do when you got home?
I took a quick shower, changed into comfortable clothes, and then I just relaxed for a bit.
Did you watch something or read?
I watched a short episode of a series, but honestly, I wasn't very focused. I was already feeling sleepy.
That happens after a long day.
Exactly, so I went to bed around 10:30.
That's not too late.
No, but I still feel a bit tired today. I think I just did too much yesterday.
That makes sense. You had a full day from morning to night.
Right, but overall, it was a good day. Productive, but also enjoyable.
That's a great balance.
What about you, Leo? What did you do yesterday?
My day was a bit more relaxed compared to yours. I didn't wake up as early.
I see. What time did you wake up?
Around 8, I didn't have any early meetings, so I allowed myself to sleep a bit more.
That sounds nice. What did you do after waking up?
I made breakfast and took my time. I had eggs, toast, and coffee. Then I sat down and read the news for a while.
That sounds like a calm start to the day.
It was. After that, I started working from home.
Oh, so you didn't go to an office?
No, I worked remotely yesterday.
Sorry, can you repeat that last part?
Of course. I said I worked remotely. That means I worked from home instead of going to an office.
Ah, got it. Thank you for explaining.
No problem. So I worked for a few hours in the morning, mostly answering emails and finishing some small tasks.
Did you have any meetings?
Just one, and it was online. It didn't take too long.
That's good.
Around noon, I decided to take a break and go for a walk.
That's a great idea. Did the weather cooperate?
It did. It was sunny and warm, so it felt really nice to be outside.
That sounds refreshing.
After the walk, I came back home and made lunch.
What did you cook?
I made something simple, just pasta with vegetables.
That still sounds good.
It was. After lunch, I continued working for a few more hours.
Did you finish everything you needed to do?
Mostly, but I left a couple of things for today.
Fair enough.
In the evening, I didn't feel like going out, so I stayed home.
I understand. Sometimes staying in is exactly what you need.
Exactly. I watched a movie and just relaxed.
That sounds like a peaceful way to end the day.
It was. I went to bed around 11.
So overall, your day was calmer than mine.
Definitely, but both days were good in different ways.
That's true.
You know, this kind of conversation is something people use all the time. Talking about yesterday is very common.
Exactly, and you don't need complicated sentences. Just speak clearly and step by step.
Right, you can start with the morning, then the afternoon, and then the evening.
And remember, it's okay if you forget a word. You can pause, explain, or even ask for help.
That's an important point. Communication is more important than perfection.
And that brings us to the end of today's conversation about talking about yesterday in English.
We hope this helped you feel more comfortable describing your day using natural, real-life English.
Remember, you don't need to be perfect. Just focus on speaking clearly, using simple past tense, and organizing your ideas step by step.
Try this today. Tell someone, or even yourself, what you did yesterday. Keep it simple and build your confidence little by little.
If you found this lesson helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the English Talk channel.
Thank you so much for practicing with us.
Keep learning, keep speaking, and we'll see you in the next video.
Goodbye and take care.